What's up, guys? Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast, where we talk about only the heavy stuff and no lightweights around here. So today we got a couple of interesting topics to talk about, and before I dive into that, just wanted to let you know that the first episode was recently published on Anchor.fm, and this is the second episode of the Heavyweight Podcast. So the thing is, a lot of you might not know that the first episode was recorded 1.5 months ago. It has been a while. So just as soon as I was able to break all kind of procrastination and break through all kinds of procrastination and get the first episode out there, I just wanted to get the second episode out there as quickly as possible, because otherwise I'd be procrastinating again, and you might never see the third or the fourth or even the next episodes that we have got planned. So without further ado, let's dive into it. And before I dive into the topic, just wanted to remind you guys, or just send a quick reminder for you guys, that is, this podcast would also be available on Anchor.fm, because right now that's the best platform for hosting free podcasts. And I wanted to host this on SoundCloud as well, but SoundCloud has a limit, so we never know when that might run out. So we are actually skipping the SoundCloud bit for now, and we are commencing with Anchor.fm, and it's pretty good. And they actually publish the podcast on multiple platforms, so they're pretty cool, and it's free for you guys as well. So, and also I'm gonna upload the video on YouTube, so you can catch it there, and it'll be hosted on the Muscle Factory BD official YouTube channel. So thank you very much for checking us out over there. And now let's talk about the hot stuff. So the quarantine is almost over, and I know it's a mixed bag. A lot of areas are seeing different results. A lot of areas are having a different outlook of the current situation, and the recent pandemic, or due to the recent pandemic and whatever is happening out there, the gyms were closed. You probably know about that. A lot of people know about that. And the fitness freaks and the fitness enthusiasts, they were quite upset about what was actually going on within the fitness regime, within their fitness regimes, and they were actually lagging far behind in achieving their fitness goals and stuff like that. Everyone has a goal. Everyone is striving to achieve it. Everyone is trying to get somewhere. So yeah, with that being said, most of the people who used to go to the gyms, most of the people associated with the Bangladeshi bodybuilding industry or the fitness industry and all the fitness freaks, they have witnessed, or they have gone through some kind of gap. So everyone has experienced some kind of gap, some kind of layoff period from their training routines and stuff like that, and their training antiquities. So with that being said, now it's time to go back to the gym, because a lot of you would know, and a lot of you are what you are experiencing. And I got my friends down in West Bengal as well, so their gyms were totally closed. Our gyms opened like 3 months ago, almost 3 months ago. They were actually running in a limited capacity. They were keeping things low key, so to speak. And now, after the long gap, after the long hiatus, and after the long layoff period, the gyms are slowly opening up. It's happening in West Bengal as well, and it's happening in Bangladesh as well. So the thing is, now it's time to get back to the gym, and those who are, or those who have not yet gotten back to the gym, or those who are not getting back to the gym yet, you would be getting back to the gym very soon. So what I'm guessing is, as the vaccine comes out, or as things are progressing at the moment, you would be getting back to the gym within the next couple of months or so. So now that you are getting back to the gym, it's my responsibility, or it's our responsibility, or it's the responsibility of the Heavyweight Podcast, to let you guys know all about how to get back to the gym. Yeah, it's not like just get ready, get your stuff together, and just walk to the gym, or get to the gym by your car, or taking a rickshaw or a CNG or your bike or whatever. So it's not like just getting to the gym and just getting started. No, not like that. So there are some things, there are some stuff involved in this, in the process. We're going to talk about the process. We are going to share with you the processes that we have found to be more useful, and these are proven and tested and tried again and again. We have failed and we have tried, we have tried, we have failed, we have tried again. So that is how we have gotten back on the train. So somehow me and my team, we consider ourselves to be some of the experts on getting back to the gym, because we have had lots of gaps in our training, in our workout tenure and stuff like that. So me and my gym buddies, we have talked about this thing at length, and we have come out with some pointers for you guys, which I'm gonna lay down for you in about a moment. So the first thing you need to do is the first obstacle, or the first hurdle that you need to cross is procrastination. The very thing that I myself struggle with, that is actually related to a lot of stuff that I do. So even like publishing videos, sometimes you'd be seeing me publishing videos very frequently, and sometimes you'd be seeing me or like vanishing in thin air, or like not posting at all, just being totally radio silent. Yeah, that is due to procrastination. I'm a lazy bum, I'm a lazy guy, so I don't like to do things so easily until I find the proper motivation or the proper drive, so to speak. So yeah, I myself suffer from from procrastination. So the first hurdle that you need to get over is procrastination. And how do you go and get over it? So now, one of my buddies, he's very young, he's only 19 years old, but the thing is, that guy, I can tell by the things that he says to me, I can tell from it that I can tell you guys that the gym buddy that I'm talking about, he is wise behind his ears, because I have never heard something like this spoken before regarding how to get over procrastination. So what he was saying, he was telling me is that if you pack your bags, if you pack your gym bags, like there are lots of stuff that you need to carry to the gym. So what are the things that you need? You need a clean pair of shorts, or the leggings, or the pair of pants that you're gonna wear at the gym, so to speak. Okay, or the training shorts or leggings, whichever stuff you're into it. Like if you ask me, I'm not into leggings at all. That seems to be girly stuff to me, but a lot of guys do feel very comfortable training in tights. So the men in tights, that is. So yeah, whatever, what have you, like whichever stuff that you are into. So it might be shorts, it might be 3/4 pants or stuff like that, or long pants or whatever, or track pants, so to speak. So those you need those stuff. You need a cool t-shirt or a tank top or a muscle tee to work out while being in style and working out at the same time, and admiring your gains in the mirror while you do so. So yeah, you need that as well. So you need that. So that's the top and the bottom for you guys, that's covered. And then you maybe need, some people might need straps, they need gloves, pads, rubber pads, foam pads, whatever. Or some people carry their own foam rollers as well. You're gonna need that as well. A clean towel, definitely, those are necessary. Those are a necessity. And what you are gonna need, a clean pair of joggers, or whatever kind of shoe that you usually use in the gyms. And also you're going to need your supplements, if you're using a carrier, or if you're using a pot to carry the powders with you. So you're going to need those as well. Whatever containers you're using, if you want to carry your meal, you're gonna fit that into your gym bag. So that's actually a lot of stuff. Like packing for the gym, packing for going to the gym is almost like packing for a small tour, for like, I'm talking about a 5 to 6 day tour. So yeah, it is difficult. So there, and the thing is, usually a lot of the times, like packing is the thing that actually holds us back. You would never realize how many times you have been held back just due to the fear of packing your gym bag. So yeah, and right now that I've told you, now you're gonna realize that it is a huge procrastination packing just the bare necessities of going to the gym. So what my buddy was telling me is, if you pack your bags the night before you have planned on joining the gym, that way you can actually get over your procrastination, because all the things are ready. What you need to do is just put on your dress and get out get out from the home and rush to the gym, however way you want to go about it. And another thing that you can do is, maybe you can plan it with one of your gym buddies and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you and I, we are going to the gym. So if I somehow miss the window of opportunity, or if I somehow start procrastinating, do remind me. Do give me a kick in the ass, so that so that I can actually get to the gym, and then you guys can have a fantastic workout. And like, the thing is, sometimes it's better to do it within a group or in a team, rather than going about it all alone. So sometimes partners or gym buddies, they do come in handy. So yeah, sometimes the gym buddies, they themselves become the cause for procrastination. Like my gym buddy, I've seen tons of guys do that. Like, my gym buddy is not going to the gym, I'm not going to the gym. So yeah, so that's one of the things that you can do. Like, pack your bags the night before, pack all your stuff except for the water. So just before going out through the door, just get your water and get to the gym. And trust me, this way you are gonna miss fewer days to the gym than you used to before. So that's the number one tip for you guys. And then when you get to the gym, what should you do? Should you be pushing the same kind of weight? Should you be pushing the same kind of stuff? সো এখন যখন জিমে পৌঁছে গেছেন, এখন কি করবেন? প্রথম পয়েন্টটা আমরা বলে দিয়েছি যে প্রোক্রাস্টিনেট অনেক সময় আলসেমিতে পড়ে গেলে কি করা উচিত বা কীভাবে এটাকে ওভারকাম করবেন, হ্যান ত্যান হাবি এগুলো বলে দিচ্ছি আমরা অলরেডি। সো ইয়া, আগে থেকে আপনার জিম ব্যাগটা রেডি করে রাখলে, আগে রাতে রেডি করে রাখলে, সেটা আপনার জন্য অ্যাকচুয়ালি এই আলসেমিটা কাটায় যাবে এবং আপনার এই ঢিলামিটা করতে ইচ্ছা করবে না। সো এরপরে যেটা, এখন জিমে যখন পৌঁছে গেলেন, when you are at the gym, what are you gonna do? আপনি কি আগের মতোই দুই সাইডে চারটা করে প্লেট লাগায় বেঞ্চ প্রেস করবেন? আপনি কি আগের মতোই হেভি স্কোয়াট করবেন? আপনি কি আগের মতোই ডেডলিফটিং করবেন where you can't even keep your back straight? সো আপনি কি একদম আপনার 1 rep max পুশ করার চেষ্টা করবেন? আপনি কি আপনি পিআর সেট করার চেষ্টা করবেন on the first day? No, you're not gonna do any of that. And trust me, we have suffered. We have suffered while trying to do that. So the first step that you need to follow when you have gotten to the gym is, you need to slow things down. Go slow. Don't worry about it. The progress isn't going anywhere. The muscles aren't going anywhere. Yeah, I know, like it's been 4 or 5 months hiatus, or 4 or 5 months of layoff period. So don't worry about it. Since you have waited for so long, you can wait a couple of weeks more. So ek dui shoptah apni jodi ekটু lightweight exercise koren, it's not gonna cause you any harm. Rather than on the contrary, this is actually gonna save you. And yeah, go slow with the weights and go low with the weights. So খুব বেশি প্লেটস, এখানে প্লেটস, নাম্বারস, পাউন্ডেজেস, কিলোস, এগুলো হিসাব করতে যাবেন না। যতটুকু আপনি সাবলীলভাবে লিফট করতে পারছেন ততটুকুই করেন। আদারওয়াইজ you are probably gonna have muscle tears, and since these time the weather is kind of hot these days, খুব বাজে হিউমিডিটি চলতেছে কতদিন ধরে, এবং we're not having much rain these days, so এবং it's too much heat outside. So এই সময় খুব বেশি এক্সারসাইজ না করা উচিত। অ্যাকচুয়ালি মানুষের ডিহাইড্রেটেড হতে এই ওয়েদারে হাফ অ্যান আওয়ারের মতো লাগে। তো সেই জায়গায় if you work out for like 2 hours, that's too much. So my suggestion would be like have your like keep your workout sessions within 45 minutes or an hour. maximum 1 hour 15 minutes and stuff like that. Get in, get stuff done, get out of there as quickly as possible. Okay, and keep yourself hydrated at all times. So সেক্ষেত্রে হচ্ছে হাইড্রেশন থেকে যেটা আসছে সেটা হচ্ছে যে be easy on the joints as well. Go easy on your joints. কারণ হচ্ছে আপনি খুব বেশি পাউন্ডেজ এখানে যদি পুশ করতে চান, in that case you are gonna experience a lot of pain, এবং এটা পার্মানেন্ট পেইনেও পরিণত হতে পারে। সো সেই ক্ষেত্রে দ্য থিং ইজ অলওয়েজ ওয়ার্ম আপ ইউর জয়েন্টস, স্পেশালি দ্য শোল্ডার জয়েন্টস, দ্য রোটেটর কাফস। The rotator cuffs, they are the most prone to get injured after a long break or during these hot times. So always warm up your joints and rotate your cuffs prior to starting your training. And there are actually a couple of joint exercises and stuff like that. I do one particular routine that I learned from Branch Warren, one of Branch Warren's videos. So that has been serving me really well, and that actually helped me in recovering from my torn ligaments, because torn ligaments are a pain in the ass. I tore my ligaments like 5-6 years ago, a long time ago, but it still hurts sometimes. So you are never gonna be 100% after something like that. So always be easy on the rotator cuffs. So there is one particular routine that I follow for the shoulder joints. You can actually check it out in my upcoming vlog. I am actually documenting my journey after getting back to the gym after almost 5 months. So it's been a while. So I am currently out of shape, and I'm trying to and I'm on my road to recovery. So I'm gonna document the whole thing up in the form of a vlog. So in the first vlog, you can check out that routine in the beginning, and and you're gonna find the video on Muscle Factory BD. So I'm gonna put the link in the description. And so be easy on the joints, and once you're confident that the joints are warmed up, then you can maybe lift a few kilos and poundages and stuff like that. So my suggestion would be like go with 50 to 60% of your after a long gap, like long break, like 5-6 months or even 4 or 5 months. I would say go with 50 to 60% of your 1 rep max. That should be okay. And yeah, you can maybe go up to like 70 or 80% if you're feeling good. If your joints are well, you can maybe go up to 70 to 80% of your maximum 1 rep max, but don't go more than that. Don't go overboard with the weights and stuff like that. But you'll definitely get there, and you'll probably be able to lift even more within no time. So don't worry about it. And the third thing that you can apply is there are supplements for joints. Those are specialized for keeping your joints healthy. So you can maybe, if you're experiencing some kind of pain, or if you're not feeling okay about your joints and stuff like that, I'd say go to any local pharmacy and ask for any supplement that is designed for the joints and stuff like that. I don't remember the names for those supplements right now, but maybe further down the road in a future video I might share some names of those supplements with you. So stay tuned for that. And one particular supplement that can help you keeping your joints healthy and like getting you back on track, or getting you pushing the poundages that you used to a lot faster, would be creatine. So creatine is a magical supplement, so to speak. So what it does, it helps you retain a little bit of water in your muscles and your bone joints. That way you actually feel a lot more confident while pushing those heavy poundages and heavy volume and stuff like that. So আপনারা creatine use করতে পারেন অনেক গ্যাপ দিয়ে এক্সারসাইজ করতে গেলে. This is gonna help you a lot, কারণ এটা আপনাকে এটার যে একটু ওয়াটার রিটেনশন প্রপার্টি আছে, সেটার কারণে যেটা হবে যে আপনার জয়েন্টগুলো যথেষ্ট পানি পাবে, এবং আপনি যে হাইড্রেশনটা করছেন সেটা আপনার জয়েন্টে পৌঁছাবে, প্লাস এটা আপনার মাসলটাকে দ্রুত রিপেয়ার করতে এবং রিকভারি করতে এটা আপনাকে সাহায্য করবে। সো সোজা কথা, it's one of the building blocks of bodybuilding, and it's one of the most essential supplements that you could ask for. And through these times, এই এত ব্রেকের পরে আপনি যখন জিমে জয়েন করছেন, in these times this is gonna be even more useful for you than it was before. So আপনারা creatine try করে দেখতে পারেন, and I'm sure you're gonna feel really good about this thing. And another thing that you can apply is the Dorian Yates principle, that is feeler sets. What Dorian Yates used to do is that this is what Dorian Yates used to do whole year round, but আপনারা এই সময় এই জিনিসটা ট্রাই করে দেখতে পারেন. What you can do is যে কোনো এক্সারসাইজের আগে আপনি একদম লাইট ওয়েট, দ্যাট মিনস আপনার 1 rep maxer maybe 15-20% or even or maybe 20%, 20 to 30% of that, ওটা দিয়ে আপনি দুটো বা তিনটা, ম্যাক্সিমাম তিনটা, একটা দুটো করলেই হবে, দুটা করলে ভালো. সো ম্যাক্সিমাম একটা, মিনিমাম একটা, ম্যাক্সিমাম তিনটা, এরকম কিছু ফিলার সেট, জাস্ট হালকা হালকা করে জাস্ট গো থ্রু দ্য মোশনস, ক্লোজ ইউর আইজ, ফিল দ্য মাসল অ্যান্ড গো থ্রু দ্য মোশনস. জাস্ট ওই মাসলটাকে কানেক্ট করার চেষ্টা করে আস্তে আস্তে কিছু রেপস আপনি মেনে নিতে পারেন, বা কয়েকটা সেট আপনি করে নিতে পারেন, এক্সারসাইজ করে নিতে পারেন. So those are called feeler sets. So এরকম মেইন এক্সারসাইজে, মেইন ওয়ার্কিং সেটে যাওয়ার আগে এরকম কিছু ফিলার সেট করে নিলে দুটা কাজ হবে. এক নম্বর হচ্ছে যে you'll know whether the joints are okay, whether all the involved joints are okay or not. And also this is gonna give you much needed warm up for those muscle groups as well. So এরপরে যেটা আছে সেটা হচ্ছে যে the first week or the first couple of weeks, I would say the first couple of weeks, take it slow, take it easy, be easy on the weights, and don't do any sudden movements. যেটা নিয়ে আমি সাফার করছিলাম সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমার প্রায় 6 মাসের মতো একটা গ্যাপ ছিল. আমার প্রায় 6 মাসের মতো একটা গ্যাপের পরে যখন when I started, that was I'm talking about 3 years ago. সো ওই সময় যেটা হয়েছিল যে আমি একটা লম্বা গ্যাপ দিয়ে যখন আবার জিমে যাই, তো আই লাভ টু কার্ল, I love to do straight bar bicep curls, so with straight bars. What I did was I loaded up 40 kilos. I did a couple of sets before that. The first set was with 20 kilos and the second set was with 30 kilos. I used to go by like 10 kilo increments on biceps and stuff like that. And I used to do volume. So I was actually trying to do a German volume, a bit of German volume training for my biceps. So I already did like 8 sets with 20 and 30 kilo barbells. And after that I loaded up 40 kilos, and I knew my form's gonna be shitty. I was just looking for the pump. I was just looking for the partial reps. So while trying to do so, I actually I got my muscle pulled. I had a pulled muscle on my back, and it didn't actually seem to be much at that point, but I knew something was wrong. Then the next day, and then the next morning when I woke up, I wasn't even being able to sit up properly. আমি সোজা হয়ে বসতে পর্যন্ত পারতেছিলাম. It was so painful. এবং এটার পরে যেটা হচ্ছে সাবসিকুয়েন্টলি যেটা হচ্ছিল সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমি 5 মিনিটের বেশি একটানা দাঁড়ায় থাকতে পারতেছিলাম না, 5 মিনিটের বেশি আমি বসতেও পারতেছিলাম না. It was so painful. I thought that I maybe cracked a bone, or my my bone was dislocated from its socket or something like that, from my sacrum and stuff like that. I don't know. It was that much painful. So I underwent I had an x-ray done, and I went to the doctor and stuff like that, and then the doctor assured me that it was a pulled muscle, but it was so freaking painful. And what cured that thing is hot water bags. Yeah, you heard me, hot water bags. So যেটা hot water bag সবার বাসায় থাকে, ওটাতে জাস্ট গরম পানি দিয়ে, ওই যে সে টাওয়াল দিয়ে ধরে রেখে ওটাতে জাস্ট চামড়ার সংস্পর্শে না এনে জাস্ট ওটা দিয়ে গরম শেক দেওয়া, সো যেটাকে বলা হয়. So I was applying hot water bag to my lower back. So within 1 week I was actually able to lift again. So don't be a fool. Like I said, whatever I'm going to share with you guys, it has been proven and tested and suffered through. So you can so rest assured that you are on the right track if you are following what we are sharing at the moment. So, and also The final tip that I'm going to share with you guys is do not forget your belts or your guards or your straps or whatever kind of contraptions that you use at the gym. So আপনি gloves use করেন, strap use করেন, shoulder guard use করেন বা strap use করেন, power suit use করেন, whatever. I don't know what are the stuff that you're into, but don't forget those কারণ এই সময়টার জন্যই এইগুলো অ্যাকচুয়ালি ডিজাইন করা এবং এই সময় এটা আপনাকে এক্সট্রা সাপোর্ট দিতে সাহায্য করে। At least if you are planning on doing deadlifts and bench presses or military presses or even squats, always use a belt. And gloves use করা necessary না, বাট কিছু কিছু স্ট্র্যাপস হয়তো আপনাকে হেল্প করবে একটু এক্সট্রা ওয়েট পুল করতে। আর if you have bad elbows, I would suggest wearing elbow straps, and অথবা আপনার যদি if you have bad knees, wear knee straps while you're doing leg presses and squats and stuff like that, hack squats even. So yeah, so the tips that we actually shared with you guys is go slow, go easy on the joints, use supplements if necessary, and if you feel if it's necessary, and then use feeler sets, and let the first couple of weeks go easily and you're going to get into the groove. And do not forget your accessories. So that's how you actually get back to the gym properly. So now there are so many stuff that we actually talked about, so now it seems more like a process, and it is a process. So once you follow these steps, you're gonna find that getting back to the gym after a long break, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. So that was the first topic for today. So the next topic is Realme. So what is Realme? You guys know about it because joto TikToker like star jara achen, I'm sure all of them use Vivo or Xiaomi or even Realme phones. So I don't know, somehow South Asia got the hang of Realme phones and stuff like that. Northern territories like in Europe, America, and in all Australia or New Zealand, in those countries Realme isn't that popular, but somehow Asia and South Asia, or specifically the South Asian continent, in these parts, Realme phones are really popular, and there's ample reason for that as well, because they are bloody cheap. They are I would say small powerhouses, because they can get a lot of stuff done, and mostly you get a very good value for your price. আপনি যে যত টাকা স্পেন্ড করছেন তার চেয়ে অনেক বেশি আপনি এটার বিনিময়ে আপনি ভ্যালুটা পাচ্ছেন, এবং the phones, they are made pretty well, so to speak. And the icing on the cake are the cameras. The cameras are pretty good. Considering the price point, the cameras are amazing, I would say. They can even hang with some of the mid-range phones or even some flagships at some point, if they're given some decent light. So না, আমি এখানে কিন্তু এইসব প্রমোশন করতে বসি নাই. I don't want the Realme. I'm not after the Realme sponsorship and stuff like that. But the thing is, recently what I've been experiencing, what we have been experiencing is that Realme is reaching out, like for the new phone launching ceremonies or the launching campaigns, they are actually reaching out to a lot of social media influencers, and that includes some of our most beloved social media influencers as well. So I've seen Nazia Hassan talk about Realme phones. I've seen Saminatun Noor, STN Fitness, most probably. Yeah, I've heard her, or I've seen her talk about the Realme phones. I've seen Ruslan Hussain, আমাদের beloved, আমাদের শ্রদ্ধেয় Ruslan ভাইয়া, উনিও Realme ফোনের অ্যাড কোর্স মানে প্রমোশন করছেন. And then I have seen some other social media influencers as well, like Nazmi Jannat, who else is there, and there's Tamanna Tasnim Disha, and there are some people who aren't even influencers. Like anyone who has like more than 10,000 followers on Instagram, they have been involved and engaged by Realme Bangladesh for the campaign, for the official campaign and stuff like that. I don't know if it was official or not. I don't know exclusively that whether it was official or not, but it sure looked official. because otherwise where would they get a brand new phone? And those people don't look like they're gonna buy a goddamn Realme phone just for doing a promo on it, just for talking about it and hoping that they would get the Realme sponsorship. They were definitely sponsored, as far as I'm concerned. So the thing is, now my pet peeve is, it's fine. Yeah, you do that. That's fine. I know what Realme is trying to pull here, and a lot of companies they also pull the same stuff or the same stunt. So, but the thing is, at least get the phones promoted by someone who actually understand gadgets, someone who is into tech stuff. For example, if you look at the American, or if you look at the tech channels from other countries, like Mr. Who's the Boss, Aaron. He's phenomenal. Super Saf, he's also phenomenal. Lou from Lou Later and the Unboxing Therapy, he's also amazing. Like those guys, they are, their channels, their contents, their lifestyle. And also I forgot one more name. That's Michael Fisher, Mr. Mobile. So those guys, they are actually reviewing so much tech these days. Seems like they're actually coming out with a video every single day. Like any new gadget comes out, you're definitely gonna find a review from those guys on their channels. So the thing is, their channels, their content, and their lifestyle, it's totally revolved around gadgets, and they have tailored it so because they are into gadgets and they understand gadgets. So the thing is, get gadgets reviewed by guys who understand gadgets. It's not like if Tamanna Tasnim Disha or if Nazmi Jannat comes to me and says this phone, this phone is good, this phone is really good, you're gonna get the bang for your buck. No pun intended. So you're gonna get the bang for the buck. A guy like me who understands tech somewhat, so to speak. I don't consider myself to be an expert, but I understand gadgets somewhat, or you can actually consider me as more advanced, somewhat advanced a gadget user. So from the average Joes, I understand a bit better. So the thing is, if Nazmi Jannat comes to me and says that this is a good phone and you should buy it, you're gonna get the best value for your buck, would I be convinced? No, I'm never gonna be convinced, because she doesn't know about gadgets. She doesn't give a damn about that phone. She was paid to say so. So my advice to nothing against Nazia Hassan or Samina Tunnur or Ruslan Bhai or anyone from that lineup, but my advice to Realme would be, at least involve some guys who know tech, okay, who are into gadgets and stuff like that. They don't need to be having like 10,000 subscribers, so to speak, on Instagram. So if you're just looking for the reach, then you are actually looking in the right places, so to speak. If you are just looking for reach, you are looking into the right places. But if you are looking for substantial reach, then you are looking into the wrong places, because at first it's gonna be successful, but then it's gonna go belly up, or it's gonna crash down on all of your heads. So the thing is, for a long-term sustainable growth, you need to engage your target audience a little bit better, and those are gadget users, and gadget users listen to guys who understand gadgets. So get that in your head. And the final topic that we have for you guys today is online personal training. So yeah, we have a lot of certified trainers in our country as well. I myself am a certified trainer, so to speak. I'm beating my own drum here. আমার নিজের কথাটা একটু এখানে বলে নেই. So I was certified by Anytime Fitness in Australia. I underwent their 6-month long personal trainer course. So yeah, it's not much, but it is quite enough. It's fair. It's fair enough. So the thing is, a lot of even though I don't offer any kind of training, কারণ বাংলাদেশের লোকজন অনেক পাকনা, সেটা হচ্ছে যে they will ask you something and then ওই সেম কোয়েশ্চেন তারা আরও অনেককে করে বেড়াবে এবং হয়তো চারটা পাঁচটা জায়গা থেকে এক্সপার্ট অপিনিয়ন নিয়ে দেন অ্যাট দি এন্ড অফ দ্য ডে দে আর গোনা ডু হোয়াট দে ওয়ান্ট টু ডু। সো এই জন্য আমি এখনও বাংলাদেশে আমার ট্রেনিংয়ের দোকানটা আমি এখনও খুলি নাই। So I'm gonna take some more time to think about it. So যেটা হচ্ছে যে already we have a lot of trainers in our country. So what they are doing is during these tough times during the pandemic, they are offering online trainings. So the thing is, if you ask me if online training works, my plain and simple answer to you would be no, because what the trainers are doing is they are short on hands when it comes to equipments as well, কারণ তাদের বাসায় যে অল্প যতটুকু ইকুইপমেন্ট আছে ততটুকু দিয়েই তারা বিভিন্ন এক্সারসাইজ দেখাচ্ছেন। So that way the range gets limited, first of all. And the second thing is they are showing you some movements, some circuit trainings and stuff like that. So ওগুলো দিয়ে যেটা হবে, ওগুলো দিয়ে আপনি বড়জোর মেইনটেন্স, দ্যাট আই এম স্ট্রেচিং ইট আ লট, কারণ মেইনটেন্সও ডিফিকাল্ট। মেইনটেন্স করতেও যথেষ্ট ঘাম ছড়াতে হয়, যথেষ্ট ইন্টেন্সিটি দরকার হয়, যথেষ্ট প্রগ্রেসিভ ওভারলোডের দরকার পড়ে। সো দ্যাটস নট ইভেন পসিবল ইন দ্যাট সেন্স। সো মেইনটেন্সও মুশকিল হয়ে যায়। সো আপনি জাস্ট টাচে রাখতেছেন, ইউ আর জাস্ট বিং অ্যাক্টিভ rather than being a potato couch all of a sudden. So ওইটুকু হচ্ছে, but in that case সেখানেও you are actually limited, so you are not actually achieving much. আর 3 নম্বর যেটা সেটা হচ্ছে যে সেখানে যখন আপনার ট্রেনার আপনাকে অ্যাডভাইস করছেন বা আপনাকে দেখাচ্ছেন কীভাবে কোন এক্সারসাইজটা বা কোন মুভমেন্টটা কীভাবে করতে হবে, দে আর অনলি শোয়িং ইউ, ওকে। বাট ওয়েন ইউ আর ইন দ্য প্রেজেন্স অফ দ্য ট্রেনার, ওই সময় কিন্তু আপনার ট্রেনার দেখতে পাচ্ছেন যে আপনার কোন মাসলটা কীভাবে অ্যাক্টিভেট হচ্ছে, আপনার কোন এক্সারসাইজটা কতটুকু আপনার ইন্টেন্সিটি থাকতেছে কোন এক্সারসাইজটাতে, এবং আপনার কতটুকু রেফারেন্স ইউজ করা উচিত, আপনি কতটুকু ফিল করছেন, আপনার ব্রিদিং কীরকম হচ্ছে, সব কিছু কিন্তু অ্যাকচুয়ালি খুঁটিনাটি ব্যাপারগুলো ইন পারসন ইন দ্য প্রেজেন্স অফ দ্য ট্রেনার ইন পারসন, তখন কিন্তু জিনিসগুলো মনিটর করা যায়। বাট থ্রু অনলাইন ইটস, অ্যান্ড বাংলাদেশের ইন্টারনেট কানেকশনের ব্যাপারে নাই বললাম, আর জুমের ভিডিও কোয়ালিটি কীরকম সেটাও আপনাদের ভালো মতো জানা আছে। ইটস নট ক্রিস্টাল ক্লিয়ার, ইটস নট লাইক বাংলা সিনেমাতে বা হিন্দি সিনেমাতে বা ইভেন হলিউডে যেরকম ক্রিস্টাল ক্লিয়ার এই ভিডিও কলিং দেখায়, ওরকম আমি আজ পর্যন্ত কোনো জায়গায় কারো ফোনে আমি হইতে দেখি নাই। সো ইটস হাইলি আনলাইকলি দ্যাট দ্য ট্রেনার ইজ সিইং ক্রিস্টাল ক্লিয়ার ভিডিও. So the thing is, you are doing something, but you are not doing much at the same time. So সেই ক্ষেত্রে, if you ask me like if online personal training is worth it, no. Your trainer needs to be in your presence, or you need to be in your trainer's presence, and your trainer needs to be there in person when you're working out. So to actually really assess you, to actually really know or to really know how the workouts are affecting you, or even if it's being effective at all or not. So my verdict on online personal training would be a no-go. So so if you guys have invested your money in pursuing online training by some certified personal trainers, I wouldn't say you have thrown your money into the lake, but what I would say is you could have spent your money in a better way, getting some home gym equipments maybe, because home gym equipments, they are selling like hotcake. Because last month, just before Eid al-Adha, I was actually shopping around for some home gym equipments. I got a 5 feet barbell for myself, my home use, and yeah, so I got a new barbell for my home, and I was actually asking around for more equipments and stuff. So they are selling like hotcake. So they are more expensive than usual, because everybody is after them, and I'm hoping if this thing continues, the resale value would be equally rewarding. So yeah, you could have invested the money on getting some home equipments instead. So that's all for today. So this has been the Heavyweight Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let us know down in the comments what kind of what kind of topics, or what kind of stuff that you want to hear about. If it's heavyweight, if it's worthy, we are definitely, if it's heavy enough, we're definitely gonna talk about it on the Heavyweight Podcast. So thank you very much for tuning in, and this has been Lincoln Hassan with the Heavyweight Podcast, and I'll probably talk to you in the next one. Till then, take care, stay safe, and subscribe to the Heavyweight Podcast or Muscle Factory BD. That's where it's being hosted, and listen to the podcast whenever you want on anchor.fm. Till then, peace.